Michelle's life over after what Obama was just caught doing on Solo Vacay by Frank Lee for DailyVine.com. Barack was seen with at least 3 women and received a very weird gift. Isn't that nice? Former President Barack Obama recently visited New Zealand while former First Lady Michelle stayed home to do other things like thinking about having one of her cafeteria food platters for lunch. This was a solo vacation for Barry that caught him nose nuzzling with several other women, something that Michelle may not approve of. Can you imagine the thoughts that went through Michelle's head when she saw the pictures appear on TMZ of Barack nose-kissing and gallivanting around New Zealand with other women? There were at least 3 women he was sharing the spotlight with, and some of them put on that glowing smile that only comes around once in a while. Many people are wondering if Barack put on the smooth movies like Slick, or not movies, smooth moves like Slick Willie when he was pursuing the body of former intern Monica Lewinsky in her blue dress. Hillary wasn't happy then, and Michelle probably isn't happy now. The paparazzi weren't able to capture everything that Barack Obama did in New Zealand, so there are definitely moments where some people may not know what Barry was up to. If it ever comes out that Barack Obama was nose-diving and kissing other women in a more sensual way than Michelle would approve of, then we can only imagine how she would react and how that would affect the former First family. Here are several photographs courtesy of TMZ that might make Michelle feel a little uneasy. Okay. There you have it there. You can gather from the pictures who he really likes, but I'll move on. Okay. Well, as for what Barack was in New Zealand for, it was to make some money, of course. Barack was there getting overpaid to speak to people he probably doesn't really know, but is happy to accept a signed check for the amount of $290,000. He also stayed in hotels that cost thousands per night, the price that most Americans could not afford. That's more like a few months of mortgage payments for most normal people living on a budget that isn't provided to us by the taxpayers. Daily Mail provided more details on Barack's solo vacation. Former U.S. President Barack Obama was treated in a traditional Maori welcoming ceremony during the second day of his whirlwind New Zealand trip on Thursday. Obama arrived in the country on Wednesday and took a helicopter straight to the Northland, where he played golf with former Prime Minister Sir John Key at Corrie Cliffs, a golf course owned by American investor Julian Robertson. He spent the night at the Landing, a resort consisting of several private houses where nightly rates range from $4,500 to $14,500. His helicopter was seen landing at the Cooper residence, the most expensive of the bunch, of course, nothing but the best for Barack Hussein Obama. The following morning, Obama played yet another round of golf at an even more exclusive course. Tara Iti ranked the 29th best course in the world by Golf Magazine. During the ceremony, which was presided over by the Ngati-Watuwa, whatever tribe, Obama was gifted 2 whale-tooth pendants, one for him and one for his wife, who didn't accompany him for the trip. Obama wore the gift, which is usually given to gifted orators, over his suit. At the end of the ceremony, he and members of the tribe engaged in a hanji, a greeting where they touched foreheads and noses. Following the pauhiri, Obama met with Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern for a closed-door meeting at Government House. We talked about pressing issues like climate change. Of course, those are very pressing issues. And a little about our agenda here in New Zealand, she added. It was a conversation I feel extremely lucky to have had, Ardern said. The focal point of Obama's trip was a talk he gave later that evening at a gala in Auckland, for which he was paid a reported $290,000. The event, which was invite only, took place in front of a crowd of about 1,000 and was sponsored by the Westpac Bank. The event was organized by the New Zealand United States Council. Actor Sam Neill moderated the 75-minute question and answer session, which delved into current events and Obama's time in office. How nice it must be to travel across the planet, get $290,000 and a few whale teeth, nose kiss a bunch of women, play some golf, and then come home to your wife, who might be waiting with the stink eye to ask you what you were up to. When it comes down to it, Barack Obama probably wasn't up to anything bad. However, you can be sure Michelle probably doesn't want to see him nose-kissing other women when he should be doing that to her. Well, I thought this was kind of a funny little story, but you can see that. You can see that with his whale tooth there hanging through his on his neck. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.